Once it smiled, a silent dell, where the people did not dwell. They had gone unto the wars, thrusting to the mild-eyed stars, nightly from their azure towers, to keep watch above the flowers, in the midst of which all day the red sunlight lazily lay. Now each visitor shall confess the sad valley's restlessness. Nothing there is motionless, nothing save the airs that brood over the magic solitude. Ah, by no wind are stirred those trees that palpitate like the chill seas around the misty Hebrides. Ah, by no wind those clouds are driven that rustle through the unquiet heaven, uneasily from morn till even, over the violets there that lie in myriad types of the human eye, over the lilies there that wave and weep above a nameless grave. They wave from out their fragrant tops, eternal dews come down in drops. They weep from off their delicate stems, perennial tears descend in gems. The Valley of Unrest by Edgar Allan Poe, published 1845. Hello, everyone. welcome to Fright Day. It's that time again. That's right. It's Fright Day. It's Fear Friday coming at you. It's I picked that particular poem because it has the word valley in it. That's right. It's got the word valley in the title, so I was like, this is the one probably for this stream. This is, it might not thematically fit, but it does have the word valley in it. Welcome to the Video Game Valley. It's Fright Day here. It's a pretty spooky day. I'm trying not to freak out too much. sitting here trying to hold things down, trying to hold things in, just kind of keep things going, not freak out, not hop and bop right out the door. You know how it goes. It's a beautiful 72 degrees out today. Just a perfect temperature for frights. Perfect temperature for frightening. Today we're playing Silent Hill. We've been playing Silent Hill every Friday for weeks and weeks, and apparently it's still going. Let me tell you, game's a lot longer than I expected it to be. I don't know what I expected, but it's definitely longer than I thought. I was like, how long could these spooks continue? How many more spooks could there possibly be? It turns out there's a bunch of spooks. Turns out there's a whole lot of them, and there's more to come too. There's more to come. Mike, thank you for the $5. Did Ed Al Poe travel through time to watch this stream and write that poem about it? Yes, that's that's the twist. So Edgar Allan Poe didn't travel through time. Instead, these streams are broadcast live throughout history. And Edgar Allan Poe is just a big fan. Just a big fan, wrote that poem. I'm real happy to have it. It's a real honor having the master of spooky poems write a spooky poem for Fright Day here in the Valley. Jason, how was your day today? It was okay. I hooked some wires up. I connected some wires to some other things, and I set up some shelves. Just did a bunch of that kind of stuff. Scuffy's coming back tomorrow, so I was getting the house all ready, getting things all good for Scuffy coming back. I'm not gonna be alone anymore. It's gonna be someone else here. So when I do Fright Day, it's not gonna be quite so frightening, because someone else will be in the house, and that'll be nice. Poe is overrated. Ever read spooky stories to read in the dark? Yes, I have. Those, they did a re-release of spooky stories to read in the dark, and they changed all the art, and they
Like, the new art is good. Like, don't get me wrong. The new art, they picked a very good artist. But, it's just not spooky art. And that's the whole thing. Like, that art gave me nightmares. Let me tell you, I still think about that art. I still picture that art in my head, and I can't, I can't get it out. I will never stop thinking about the art. But yeah, they re-released the books, and they just changed all the art. It's not spooky anymore. I don't know why they did it. It's blasphemy against the Lord. He's very upset. The Lord is super angry about this artwork change. Legend Killer, thank you for the $10. I've got a new campaign to write. Oh yeah, put the emphasis wrong on that. I've got a new campaign to write, but here is some money to make poor decisions with. You're truly an inspiration into ridiculousness. The only poor decisions I make with money usually is like, do I absolutely need this game I found at this used game store that has a picture of a dragon on the front, and it just says like Dragon Rage or something. And I'm like, I look at it and I'm like, this game, there's no way this game is not bad. I'm gonna get it. And it's now part of my collection. And that's how I make all my game choices. So yeah, I guess I am gonna actually spend that money on a poor decision. So yes, you know what? You're right. Definitely poor decision making skills. I got a whole bunch of games recently. When I go to the used game store these days, I'm like, I have the good ones. I have most of the good ones. And the good ones that I don't have are very expensive, and so I'm not going to get those. But there are a lot of bad games still available, so that's mostly what I get now. That is mostly what I get. Mike, thank you for the $5. You should release a book of your spooky stories from your month of videos with art. Yeah, I could do that. I don't know. I don't even know if I still have them written down. I think some of them I've written down in, like, Apple Notes. I think I still got some of those. I don't know if they're really book-worthy. I don't know if it's book-worthy. Anyway, I'm going to click the button now. I'm going to load up this game. Will you play Super Mario RPG on the stream? Yes. Yes, that is a game that I will play on the stream. I got Mario RPG. No, do I have Mario? No, I don't have Mario RPG. I will play it at some point. That's one I want to get, but I don't have it. I don't have Mario RPG. It's very sad. That's one of those good ones that I just don't got. I think it's good. I've heard it's good. I haven't played it. I've never played it. Okay, I'm pushing the button now. Oh, it worked. I was having some trouble. With this earlier. I was gonna stream a little bit earlier, but this button wouldn't work. I pushed the button, nothing happened. Let me tell you, it was a real hassle. It was a real hassle. Hephaestus, thank you for the $2. $2 for button pushing. Thank you, Hephaestus. I appreciate the $2. Okay. So, we're in the lighthouse. Yeah, we're in the lighthouse. Alright. So, I guess all we gotta do now is go up the stairs to the lighthouse. So, here's what donked up... here's what donked up all my stream stuff. I've hooked up... I no longer had my Xbox 360 or PS3 hooked up anywhere, and so I was like, I can just hook that up to the same setup I got in the Valley. Not that I'm necessarily gonna stream from those systems, but I was like, I just want to be able to play them. So I hooked them up, and then I was like, well, I might as well set up for those systems to be streamable just in case one day I decide I want to. And setting that up donked everything up. It's all donked up now. It's all... I flew too close to the sun.
wait.
Wait. Hey.
Damn, I was too late.
What happened? What's going on here? I'm not... This is very suspicious. FG360, thank you for the $20. Gosh, jeez Louise.
Have you ever considered making more Merlin fish videos, shaking your fist at people and things that infuriate you?
No, I don't know. I kind of had an identity crisis with the Merlin series, because, like, the audio's delayed. Is the audio delayed? Is it... Let me know if this audio is delayed. Audio is not delayed for you? Okay, good. Good, perfect. Perfect, it's all good, it's all working. I had an identity crisis with the Merlin series where, the first two videos, I was like, okay, I got this Merlin character down. This Merlin character is just a huge grump, like, very intelligent, but has absolutely burned out. And so it's like, Merlin was saying things that I did not really agree with. And then I made the next Merlin video where Merlin was saying things that I absolutely agreed with. And then I was like, I don't know what to do with Merlin now. I don't know which way Merlin should go. I don't know. I do want to do more Merlin. I just gotta settle some stuff artistically, you know. Serenus, Nihil. Thank you for the $2. I was in a valley in VT. It was 72 degrees. Coincidence? You might have found it. You might have found the. you might have stumbled through a portal, unbeknownst to you, and ended up here in this spooky valley.
Not Sailor Moon, I'm actually a typical panda. Thank you for the $2. Here is a lemon to keep the spooks away tonight.
Is that lemons thing still happening? I don't even understand what the lemon thing is. I'm surprised that's still going on. I don't know. I feel like people were over the lemon thing pretty much as soon as it happened, and but some people are still holding on to whatever that was about. What are you drinking tonight? Oh, I got a green tea again. I got half a green tea. I'll be honest, I drank half of it while trying to undog stuff. Man, what is going on? What do I have to do here?
Hello? I'm not ready for the official Valley drink to change like this.
Oh, it'll be back to normal, like, literally any day.
Use an item?
Okay, yeah, let's use an item. That's a good idea.
Wow, I just realized you can pop the chat into its own window.
Yeah, you can also, if the chat is too small now because they changed it, you can go to gaming.youtube.com/filmcow/live.
I could use this receipt, I guess. Can't use that. Use the flautas.
Here's the flauras. Is that what you're talking about? Cause that I can't use that.
It's just like no, never.
Well, I guess that's it. I guess I'll just leave. I guess there's nothing more to this place, huh? Bye. Charlie the Unicorn 4 never coming out? What are you talking about? Charlie the Unicorn 4 came out like 7 years ago. I don't know. It's so long ago. What is this? Bye. Bye, everyone. I feel like there's probably more I was supposed to do in here. I'm sorry. Does nobody know? I think you go back to the boathouse. You're supposed to get a vision. Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna go all the way back to the boathouse then. Bye. Bye. Oh, what? Remember when game design was like this? Where it was like, you'll stumble upon the answer eventually. You know, sometimes what you gotta do is nothing. You gotta do nothing. You gotta just kind of wander. You just gotta go home. You gotta give up and go home.
Sybil hasn't come back.
Oh no. That son of a gun.
That creep's sure to show up at the amusement park pretty soon.
Probably.
Let me be on time.
Yeah. Well, let me save the game. Boat. The pulley thing, look at the symbol. What is the pulley thing? Honestly, if you don't give me like extremely specific instructions, I'm gonna absolutely not understand what you're talking about. I have a very hard time. This is like completely a my brain thing. It's my brain files things in weird locations, and so people will mention a word and it's super obvious to almost everyone, except I filed it in the wrong place in my head. And so I can't make the connection. Man, someone's just bashing on some garbage cans. Regular Stomp concert out here. You remember Stomp? Remember Stomp? Stomp's still around, right? Stomp still does their stuff. Very loud. Who's doing that? You're being very loud. I guess loud is the spookiest volume.
jeez. Stomp apparently has an ongoing regular show in New York City. Cool, glad Stomp's still around. They're real good. I saw Stomp once. Stomp was pretty good. Game's really living up to its name. A lot of hills, a lot of silence in this game. I guess this name is like, kind of like Little John. It's an ironic name. What about the Blue Man Group? I've never, oh my god, I've never seen the Blue Man Group. Get out of here, Bet. They perform in Orlando. Like, there's a Blue Man Group in Orlando. You must find sewer entrance in fenced-in area close to large red X on left of the map. That's very good instructions, thank you. Okay. That's a very large X. I'll walk that way. Oh my god. Get out of here. Are they different blue men? Yeah, there's like, I don't know how many different, like it's all one organization, but they got like lots of revolving people in the Blue Man Group. So I guess it's like, it's multiple Blue Men groups, but they're all part of the big blue family, you know? Okay, well here's the big X. Here it is. Here's the big X to the left. Let's see if I can find the sewer entrance here. I think it's near a sign. Well, here's a sign. This is a sign right here. Gosh, Lakeside Apartments. Oh, look, it's a little sewer. Thank you. Thank you, Ryan, for the detailed instructions. It was very helpful. I did it because of you.
The cover has been removed. Could Seabill have gotten to the amusement park from here?
Maybe. Oh my god, you can stop with the banging now. I'm in the sewer. Gosh.
Whoa, there's the cop.
Oh no. What just happened? Is she dead? What happened?
Oh look, it's this cool symbol again. The symbol of the Spookinati. There's a sewer map connecting to amusement park. Take it? Sure, why not? Oh no. Oh gosh. Jeez Louise. What a thing to find down here, huh? I didn't even realize it was crawling up on me.
Huh. Okay. Thanks. Thank you for being a friend. Thanks. Oh god. Oh man, I hate the roof things. Those things suck. Oh man, it's that simple again. Hey. No. Wait a minute, this just ends here. Wait just a darn second. Well, that's no good. I guess I gotta go this way. No, this way. The controls in this game have aged well. Yeah, they're pretty bad. It takes me like a full 10 minutes to get used to them again each game. Each time I play. Man, who's this? This looks like this looks like it should be standing outside like a fast food restaurant. Oh, hey. You okay? Who are you? What are you doing? Those big old claws. Is that like a kid? Is that Hello? Hey. Check the map real quick. Let's see what's over here. I see some bullets. That's good. Man, they really like this triangle here in this in this sewer. They're all about that triangle in the sewer. There are some handgun bullets. Yeah, want that. Want to get some goo. Got some of the juice. Health juice. What ending are you going for? Well, this is the first time I've ever played this game, so I have no idea. I'm going I'm going for whatever ending happens. Someone made sure that I did something with a motorcycle and got some goo. I don't know what ending that's gonna bring me, but I've got some goo. I got some red juice, which is apparently important. And there was a motorcycle man who yelled at me. So, oh no. This game was like really spooky when I first started playing it. At this point, it's just, oh my god. Okay, you got me there. God, mostly it's just kind of tedious at this point. I don't even. I gotta drink some juice now. Remember, you must throw the red stuff at the lady on the merry-go-round. Okay, I'll remember that. Finally. Jesus. How do I even bring up the inventory? Here we go. It's select. Yeah. Yeah, you got me good a couple times. Would you consider playing the third one? It's pretty eventful for a Silent Hill game. I don't know if I'm going to be playing the second or the third one, just because I'm worried it might be too much for the Valley. Like, the PS1 has a jankiness to it that makes these games, I think, streamable. I'm worried that maybe the second and third ones are gonna be too much for this stream. Oh, it's a little bear. Oh, it's Hey, no, stop. It's a little teddy bear. Little teddy bear and a praying mantis. Cool. I've made a lot of friends here. I suddenly couldn't move and I was all like, oh no, did I get stuck in the environment? But no, I accidentally turned off the analog button on my PS1 controllers. So the analog stick was no longer doing anything. Monokuma would not be happy with Jason right now. No, probably probably not. Man, someone's making a huge racket. Someone's being super duper noisy. Hey. Dabba dabba dabba, babba dabba dabba, da 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 da, da 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 da, skibba da da ka 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 ka, da 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 da. You okay? I don't think that person's alright. Some horses. Music's getting really intense, huh? Music's getting super, super duper intense. You should make a Kurt Vonnegut audiobook. Yeah, I guess. I don't know if I'm the right fit for that. I do love Kurt Vonnegut. Hello? Use the goo in the shadow, baby. I'm supposed to use the goo on the woman, right? I still got the goo, right? I haven't dropped it accidentally. Yeah, here we go. Tried to use it on myself. How much goo do we have? We have a little bit of goo. Not like a ton of goo. Oh, it's a little... It is a... There's a little shadow baby. Hey, how's it going? Man, they really need to work on these roads. Oh, it's another kid. It's another one of the little kids. Sorry. Sorry. Yeah, I don't know why the babies are making like squeaky toy noises. Oh, here's the merry-go-round. I'm supposed to use the goo here, right? There's a woman somewhere I gotta use the goo on. Hello? Is there anyone here? No, I guess this is not the right place. It's not a merry-go-round either. What am I talking about? It's one of those little plane rides. It's just so dark, you know? It's just so dark and spooky here. I can hardly see what's going on. Oh, hey, it's another kid. Sorry. Alright, well, this is a Ferris wheel. This is also not the fabled merry-go-round. I guess I'll leave. Oh, hey, it's a little save point. Oh, also a baby. A weird shadow baby. Man, I could really go for a map or something. Where am I going? Everything looks the same. It's all a bunch of rusted junk. It's all junk here. It's all junk. Everything is junk. It's all junk. Can I get on this thing? I want to ride. Please. Please, let me on. God dang it. Man, I just I just don't know what to do. Where am I supposed to go here? Oh, here's something. What is this? It's a merry-go-round. I found it. Da 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 ba da ba da ba da ba 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 da 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 da.
Whoa, it's the cop. You okay, cop? Oh no. Why do you have spook eyes? Goo. Is that good? Okay. Okay. I guess
Sybil.
that worked.
Wake up.
I guess it all worked out. I'm glad I got that goo, huh?
Sybil.
I'm glad Chap told me to get the
Harry.
goo and throw it on this woman.
What happened?
Otherwise, how in the heck?
Shh. Don't talk. I'll
How
take
could
care
I
of it.
possibly have figured this out on my own? That I was supposed to collect this
Harry,
red goo.
why did they take your daughter?
I don't know.
Why her?
I don't know.
I'm not sure myself.
I have many theories,
But, you know, Cheryl isn't my biological daughter.
which means she's not
I
really
actually
my
haven't told
daughter.
her yet.
I love her less because of it.
She probably already knows anyway, though.
I'm a real
We found her
jerk.
abandoned on the side of the highway.
I'm a terrible person.
Nobody knew where she came from.
No, what?
We didn't have any kids of her own.
She just sort of showed up, what?
My wife was sick. And it didn't look like she was getting any better. So we took Cheryl in.
So in that case,
Dun dun dun.
There might be some connection between Cheryl and this town.
Wow.
so what do you do now?
I don't know.
Cheryl is my daughter. I will save her no matter what.
Cheryl is my daughter. I will save her no matter what. Very good. Perfect. Wonderful.
Cheryl.
I figured you'd show. Hold it right there. I don't know who you are or what you're trying to do, and I don't care. Just one thing.
One thing only.
Let Cheryl go.
You
That's
son
all
of
I
a
ask.
gun.
What?
Whoa. Oh man, you just got donked on. Good job, dude.
Damn. Huh? What is this?
Yeah, what is this? What is this nonsense? What? Sure, okay.
The tabernacle. Ah ha ha ha. Ah ha ha ha. The tabernacle. The flubernacle.
Where's Cheryl?
Where's Cheryl? I have the power of triangles. You can't stop me now.
We meet at last, Lesser.
Oh no, it's old Avril.
Dahlia Gillespie?
Dahlia.
Where's Cheryl? Where is she?
Alessa,
You fool.
this is the end of your little game.
You fool, we're all Cheryl. Each of us is Cheryl in another dimension.
Could she be?
You've been a ghastly little pest, haven't you, Alessa?
No.
I was careless. Thinking you couldn't escape from our spell.
Uh-huh.
But Mommy didn't know how much you'd grown.
Well...
That's why I couldn't catch you all by myself.
Okay,
But what a pity, yes?
I guess.
Now you're half indebted to this man for his help.
Are you? I don't know.
What are you
I
talking
don't
about?
really know what's going on.
Alessa, my dear little girl, there is one thing left I need you to do for me.
What's... Oh, yeah?
No! Get away from me!
Cam J. Cam, thank you for the $4.99.
Bad girl.
Don't be scared. I'll be here to protect you, my love. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. I definitely need protection. There's a bunch of nonsense going on right now. Look at this.
What's going on here?
What is going on here? Ah! Up and up and up and up. Up dub. Up and up up. Da-da ba up. Yeah, that's a good face, huh? Whoa, you okay? You okay? You alright? What was that?
Harry.
Lisa,
Lisa.
what happened? Where's Alessa and Dahlia?
Harry, listen.
Listen to me, Harry.
Something you said before has been bothering me.
A lot.
I just can't get it out of my head.
Yeah.
What is it, Lisa?
Lisa.
So I went to look in the basement,
Dun dun dun. That's no good.
even though I was scared as hell.
As heck.
Like you said, there were these creepy rooms,
Uh-huh.
but nothing really unusual down there.
Just a bunch of creeps.
But while I was down there, I got this weird feeling.
A chill up the spine.
Like I'd been there before.
The basement?
Something happened there. But I can't quite remember somehow.
I felt like I had been down there before.
Was it?
In the basement of this building I work at.
Help me. I'm so scared. I can't take this.
Oh no.
It's only a temporary thing.
What? What
You're in
is...
shock from when you were knocked out. Don't fret about it. You'll remember after a while.
No,
No!
you don't understand.
Nay!
Wait! Where do you think you're going?
Get back here, nurse! Nurse! I demand... I demand satisfaction, nurse. From down there, there's a noise coming down from the basement. Oh, jeez. Oh, gosh. Oh, boy. Oh, no. Okay, let's see what we can do about this. Oh, there's a save point. Cool. Boop a doop boop. Which door? I guess we're going in this one. Film Cow, do you want me to sum up what's happening for you? You seem confused. I won't spoil anything. No, it's not. Man, this guy's head's really shaky, huh? It's not necessarily. I'll figure it out eventually, I'm sure. Cheryl's missing. There's a bunch of people who might be Cheryl. I don't know.
I'm being
I
summoned.
imagine Cheryl's one or all of these people. I
What
don't.
happened in this town? What could be making things like this?
I don't know.
I have a feeling if I take the elevator down, I'll find it.
Oh, cool. Finally.
Cheryl.
Finally, some answers.
Man, this is a messed up, slow elevator. Look at these doors. I would feel... That would spook me out if I was in an elevator and I opened it, up the doors and they just, like, very slowly slid open like that.
There's a key in that facet, but I can't get it out no matter how much I pull. Well, I'll get it eventually, I'm sure. Oh, it's a bird. The bird cage is locked. Oh, it's not a bird, it's a key. Alright. Alright. I gotta get a key to free the bird key. Hey, how's it going? How's it going, ghost? Get out of here. Old clock. There's a square hole in the center of the clock. The hands of the clock. It's a key. I can't get to it because of the glass cover. Dang. Dang. I better save. Click, click. You need knife to get key. Okay, well, look around for a big knife. Well, I guess I have a knife. I guess I could use my knife. Let's see if this knife works. No. Knife doesn't seem to do anything. I'm trying to stab this key. Not really helping out. No, it's a nurse. Dang. You need a screwdriver? Alright, I'll find a screwdriver. Don't you worry, I'll get myself a nice screwdriver. Dang. The word Ophiel is carved on the door. I gotta find this Ophiel person. Dang. Wait, what's this word? The word Feleg is carved on the door. I gotta find Ophiel and Feleg. Man, I just don't have the tools to get anything here, huh? You use the knife you find on pipe key. The knife you have is too big. So this knife, this is too big a knife for this pipe. Dang. Well, I guess I'm leaving the basement. I think I've checked everywhere here. Squidalicious, thank you for the $5. What was your inspiration for Ghost House? I just like spooky ghosts, you know? That's Haggith, huh? I'm just a big fan of ghosts. What else can I say? I just love those ghosts. Oh, there's a basement. An additional basement. Even more basement. Even further down basement. This is a nice room. There were some gross rooms, but this one's fine. I don't know how we're back at the school. It doesn't seem to make a whole lot of sense. Well, what is this stuff? Pliers? Yeah, I don't mind if I do. A screwdriver? Absolutely. Man, we found 2 tools. Man, that is very promising. Not just a single tool, but 2 whole beautiful tools. It's like a regular Home Depot in here. It's like a regular Home Depot. Examine the school desk. Okay. This one. Oh yeah, you're right. Go home, thief. Drop dead. Oh. Okay, thanks. Thanks for making me go back for that to have the school desk insult me. Bring my honor into question, tell me to get out of here. Thanks a lot. Let's see if I can get this one open with any of my new tools. Dang. No. Can't. The birdcage is locked. Alright, let's see if any of my stuff works on this. Yep. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da. Hey, I got one of the keys. Key of Ophiel. Oh. How luxurious. Well, I don't have that one yet. That's the bird. I wonder if the key of Ophiel will work in the bird for some reason. Probably not. Dang. Can't use anything here. Well, let me save.
Be careful not to go into the wrong rooms. Enemies start to spawn in them. Well, that's gonna happen, definitely. I'm absolutely gonna constantly go in the wrong room, so I guess I'll just have to deal with that. Dang. No, I already went down there. Not ready for Haggith yet. I guess I'll just go in this Ophiel door. Man, so many more doors. God. Too many doors here. Oh God. Too many puzzles. Well, we're at 1 hour. We're at 1 whole hour, so I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here. We'll complete this section next week. Go ahead and figure out what door is the save door. Here we are. Here's this little notepad. Jesse, thank you for the $4.99. Can you read the next dialogue text as a Ghost House Day entry? There's not going to be more dialogue text, so I could just read what you just wrote.
Day 27. In the Ghost House. Can you read the next dialogue text as a Ghost House Day entry? I don't know what that means. I found it on a note on the floor. As soon as I read it aloud, a spooky ghost materialized in front of me. It took its perfect butt and just sorta wiggled it for just a sec, and then vanished once again.
There you go. It's done. Thank you all for tuning in. I will be back tomorrow. Tomorrow's Sega Saturn Day. I'm gonna be playing something on the Sega Saturn. I don't know what yet, but it'll be something, let me tell you. And then Silent Hill will be back next Freaky Friday. I am very tired. I was thinking about streaming for a little bit longer today, but as soon as I saw those new puzzles, I was like, no, I'm too tired. It's too tired for that. Gosh, very, very too tired for that. If you got any questions, I'll answer a few. I probably said that already. I'm very tired, as I said. Things Jason likes: ghosts, butts, ghost butts, horses, horse butts, ghost horse butts. Yeah, I mean, those... That's not like my top list. But, you know, I do like all of those things. How's your sleep been? Better. Better than usual, I would say. Definitely. Caroller, thank you for the $5. Hey, Film Cow, big fan of your work. Been watching since I was younger. Can you say... Dr. Pack smells of farts? You're gonna have me insult someone. I don't know this Dr. Pack. I don't know what they smell like. Some people just kind of got, you know, a whole thing going on, and that's fine. You know, I don't know. I don't want to judge. Making me say bad things about Dr. Pack. It's in Discord. Dr. Pack's in Discord. Dr. Pack, are you there? Can you hear me, Dr. Pack? Dr. Pack, I'm being patched through the Discord. I don't know how this works, but I imagine my voice is coming through Discord right now somehow. Somehow someone's patched me through to you. Dr. Pack. Dr. Pack. Caroller's trying to get me to say terrible things. Terrible things about you, and I won't say them. I will not. I shan't. I shan't, Dr. Pack. Not Sailor Moon, I'm actually a typical panda. Thank you for the $2. Can you say Panda of Hearts smells like a rotten lemon? No, I'm not saying... I'm not... I gotta put my foot down. I'm not saying mean things through Super Chats. That's no good. I don't want... I don't want Super Chats to become a way for people to insult other people with my voice. I feel used. I feel... It makes me feel like I'm some sort of scoundrel, you know? Like I'm a scoundrel for hire. That's right. I'm a scoundrel for hire. There's like groups of us hanging out outside seedy bars, and people go up to them and they're like, hey, you look like a scoundrel for hire. I need you to say that this person smells bad. And we're like, yeah, we can do that for 7 gold or something. That's the currency of scoundrels, gold. Gold doubloons. If I super chat $400 and write kill the mayor, will you feel obliged to do it? No, I mean I'll say kill the mayor, but for $400, sure. You know what? I'll go ahead and absolutely ignore my policy for $400. I wouldn't say anything like super bad. I would say just the really childish stuff. I wouldn't say anything like truly mean for $400. For $400, I'd just kind of take the $400 and be like, that was very rude of you. I hope you've learned this $400 lesson. Jason, I adore you to heck and back, but you would clearly be the worst scoundrel for hire ever. Not ever. I wouldn't be a great scoundrel for hire. I don't think that would be a perfect job for me. Will Film Cow vote for me in the next election? Oh hey, it's Bob Dole. Bob Dole's here, everyone. You remember Bob Dole? You a big Bob Dole fan? Is that why you made your username Bob Dole? You a big... Or is that your name? Is your name just independently Bob Dole? Sometimes you need to learn a $400 lesson. Sometimes. Sometimes you do. Dole Bananas. Yep, Bob Dole. Owner and proprietor of the Dole Banana Company. Isn't Bob Dole actually dead? I don't know. Bob Dole is either dead or extremely old. I don't remember which one. It's hard to remember which of the old dudes who were already old when I learned of them as a child are still alive. Because some of them are still alive, and I'm like, gosh, how? How are you still there? Remember Ross Perot? Yes, I do remember Ross Perot. Remember the All That skits about Ross Perot? Remember when All That was doing Ross Perot skits? That was most of what I learned about Ross Perot is from those skits. I learned that he had large ears and a lot of money. Ross Perot. I miss All That. All That was it good? I don't know. I kind of don't want to rewatch All That because I'm worried that it's not actually going to be good. But I have memories of it being very good. We all missed the 90s. I don't think everyone does. I remember not really sort of understanding, but my parents laughed a lot at Ross, so I did too. Yeah, I didn't watch all that with my parents or with my mom around, so I just kind of, I don't know. I just kind of watched it and thought it was just a wacky rich guy character. I didn't really understand the context. Rob Smith, thank you for the $2. Bob Dole is still alive. He is 95. 95. Gosh. That is a lot. It's a lot of years. That's almost as old as my great-grandmother was when she died. I think she was 96. Big Yaya. That's what I called her. Big Yaya. Yaya is Greek for grandmother, and for some reason we call great-grandmothers Big Yaya. It's not Great Yaya. It's Big Yaya. I don't I don't know why. $17 piping ounces of that sweet crab sauce. Thank you for the $2. John McCain's mom is still alive at age 106. Yeah. I guess it's just like, you know, you got a ton of money. It is easier to stay alive for extreme amounts of time. Like, as long as you don't get a disease that kills you, you'll just kind of be kept around. I am Greek too. Jason, what is your favorite part about being Greek? My favorite part about being Greek. I like the food a lot. I genuinely super love Greek food. Greek food, very good. I also like, let me think. I like having like, I like having stuff that I grew up with, that seems completely normal to me, that as an adult, when I started telling people about it, they were like, what are you talking about? It's like, what are you saying? I don't understand. What are you talking about? That was cool. Just kind of realizing that like stuff that I grew up with was not actually the experience of other people. Jason's favorite Greek movie has to be that Greek wedding movie, right? No. It is definitely my family's favorite movie. There was a point in which my my grandmother, Yaya, she got literally everyone in the family a copy of that movie. 'Cause my family was very excited about my big fat Greek wedding. It's still brought up quite often. I'm Greek and I hate the effing heck out of Greek food. I like the majority of it. I don't like rice pudding. Not a fan of rice pudding. I know that's not just a Greek thing, but there's definitely a specific Greek rice pudding, and I don't like it. not a fan. I don't like moussaka or pasticcio. Well, I like both moussaka and pasticcio. I like both of those things. How could you not like moussaka? Eat up the moussaka. Eat it, Yaya spent so long making this moussaka. Why you not eat the moussaka? That's me channeling my Uncle Mike. Uncle Mike, everyone. Oh, my Uncle Mike. Let me tell you an Uncle Mike story. I love telling Uncle Mike stories. Here we go. Here's some Uncle Mike stories, everyone. You ready? You ready? ready for some Uncle Mike stories? Uncle Mike. Uncle Mike, my brother was like pouring himself some milk once over at Uncle Mike's house, and he's pouring the milk from the jug, and Uncle Mike rushes over, just stomps over, and the cup is about 3/4 of the way filled, and Mike is like, no. Too much milk. You don't need so much milk. Look at how tall you are. You don't need this milk. And he takes the cup and he pours half of what's in it back into the jug. And he's like, this is enough milk for you. You are tall enough. And Josh was like, alright. So Josh only got a little bit of milk. Just a little bit. And then this other time, Nick, my cousin Nick, so Uncle Mike's nephew is like, there's 7 of us cousins, so a bunch of cousins. We're all over for it's either Christmas or New Year's, I forget what it was, but we're over at Uncle Mike and so Thea Despina's house for some dinner, and after dinner's done, we're all packing up, and Nick has taken some of the leftovers back home with him. He's taken some of the leftovers, and so he's got some leftovers in his hands, and he's heading out the door, and Uncle Mike Uncle Mike leans over to me, and completely seriously, 100% seriously, he whispers to me, "Who is that? Why is he taking all the food?" I'm like, "Uncle Mike, that's Nick. That's your nephew Nick. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? You see Nick you see Nick every year. That's Nick." He's like, oh yes, Nick. He's taking too much food." Uncle Mike, very, very concerned with people taking too much food. That's a big Uncle Mike thing. Taking too much food. We went to a Chinese restaurant once. That was like a regular thing. Every year we went to some restaurants. It used to be this cafeteria. I forget what it was called. It was terrible. Oh, it's just an awful restaurant. Then it got switched to Chinese restaurants. And so we're at a Chinese restaurant, and Uncle Mike always pays. Uncle Mike's a millionaire. Uncle Mike is literally a Uncle Mike, an actual millionaire. Like, I don't know how he got his money, but he's got millions of dollars, of which he's extremely stingy, except for when we go out to dinner, at which he pays. He's like, Uncle Mike absolutely will not spend a penny more than what he thinks something is worth, but he'll pay for dinner. So we're at dinner at this Chinese restaurant. How does Uncle Mike tip? Oh, I think Uncle Mike at most tips 10%. Like, if things are extremely good, Uncle Mike might tip 10%, or he might tip nothing. That's Uncle Mike, and millionaires in general, probably. We're at a restaurant, and my Uncle Gus decides that this time he's gonna pay, and so he knows Uncle Mike's not gonna like it, and so he goes up to the person in secret, to the waiter in secret, and he's like, I wanna pay for the meal, and hands him his credit card, and and pays for the meal. And so the night's coming to an end, and we're getting ready to leave, and Uncle Mike realizes that he hasn't paid yet, and he's looking around the table, and he's like, "Hey, who's got the bill? Who's got the bill?" And he starts looking around, and he's getting frantic. He just more and more, getting more and more upset, and he just keeps repeating the same line over and over again. Who's got the bill? Who's got the bill? And eventually he gets up and he storms over and he demands to speak to the manager, and he has them reverse all of the charges that Uncle Gus paid for, and he pays and he pays for the meal instead. And then we went home. It was a whole thing. Since that point, who's got the bill became like a catchphrase amongst the cousins just because of how much he freaked out over it. Uncle Mike. That's Uncle Mike, everyone. I don't see Uncle Mike too often. We only really saw him at like Christmas time. Yeah. Only at Christmas time. He lives in I think he lives in Jersey. He would come. He's got a house in Florida though, so he would come down to Florida to hang out for Christmas, I guess. Him and his wife Despina. I like Uncle Mike. I like Despina. Like, Thea Despina's an extremely good cook and a very kind person. Not quite as harsh as Uncle Mike is, but you know, I love them both. Mike, thank you for the $5. Well, I had a blast watching your stream live for once and not having to work. Thank you for the good time and spooky stuff. Thank you, Mike. Thank you. I just realized I was telling this whole Mike story. Well, this super chat from Mike is just sitting there. Oh my God, are you related to my Uncle Mike because you got the name Mike? Goodness, 7 cousins. That's crazy to me. I have no siblings and I have only one cousin who I never met. Yeah, I got a pretty big family. I got more aunts and uncles that I can even remember. Like, whenever there was like a family gathering, like there was one point I remember there was a family gathering where we ended up taking up like a whole hotel. It was like literally a whole hotel just with our Greek family. There was this family reunion of like the way extended family all together. It was bananas. Lots of Greek people all hanging out. It's exactly what you would expect it to be. Not Sailor Moon, I'm actually a typical panda. Thank you for the $2. Does Mike have a let me see your manager haircut? No, he's mostly bald. I don't know what that would look like. He's mostly bald. He's not the sort of person who would like, he's not that kind of person. He's just a penny pincher, you know. He's just a penny pincher, but also it's important to him as like one of the heads of the family to be paying for Christmas meals specifically. And that's about it. That's like the extent of his generosity. It's not that he's like not a. How do I put it? He's not a frivolous spender, and he's not going to hand out money to even family if he thinks it's going to be spent frivolously, or if there's not going to be a return, if it's not going to be paid back, you know. That's Uncle Mike. Does Uncle Mike look like the Time for Your Shots Johnny guy? No, he doesn't look like that. That guy's definitely based a lot on Uncle Mike. Like, that guy is absolutely based on Uncle Mike. But he does not look like that. He looks a lot like the an older version of the Greek dad from My Big Fat Greek Wedding. Do you think Uncle Mike would lend me $200 to buy video games? I'm totally good for it. I don't think Uncle Mike would lend you $2 for video games. I don't think Uncle Mike would lend you 25 cents for video games. I don't think so. It's so funny because like Uncle Mike literally millionaire, and every time he was down it was like complaining about how expensive the apples were. He just just really upset at how much they were charging for apples. He was like at Publix at the grocery store haggling with a cashier trying to get the apples marked down. They're charging too much for apples. These apples are not worth this price. Yeah, Uncle Mike. I'm sorry the apples were so much. Does Uncle Mike like your animations? I'm fairly certain Uncle Mike has literally never seen a single one of my animations. I don't have that kind of relationship with Uncle Mike. That's why he's rich. I'm pretty sure he's rich because of the stock market. I think that's why he's rich. I think there's some sort of shoe factory that was involved at some point. I don't know. I don't really that part of the family I don't really 100% know their business dealings. I've got an Uncle Charles, Uncle Chuck, who's a stockbroker, also a millionaire. I like Chuck. Chuck, I don't like his I don't like his job. I don't like his job, and Chuck's fine to me. Chuck's like the kind of person who's just absolutely you absolutely want to have an Uncle Chuck as like your family member, and you absolutely do not want to have anything to do with Uncle Chuck if you're not family member, because Uncle Chuck's the sort of person that I imagine could probably you could probably talk to Chuck about getting someone, getting someone good and gone. Uncle Chuck, as an adult, I recognize probably a scary person. probably a real scary person. Like I don't really want to think too much about Uncle Chuck, but Uncle Chuck is very nice to me. Uncle Chuck has always been extremely nice to me. Nice to my mom. He's very nice to my mom. He's nice to nice to everything. Nice to the whole family. I don't want to know too much about what's going on with Uncle Chuck. Should you be saying this stuff online, Jason? Oh, it's fine. I know literally nothing about Uncle Chuck's going on. It's just the vibe I get. Uncle Chuck's got that kind of vibe. It's like, if there's anyone in my entire family that I could pinpoint and be like, that person can probably disappear someone, be Uncle Chuck. That's my family. That's my family. So that's, or rather, that's like that part of the family. The part that I saw the most growing up were not the wealthy or scary ones. It was like my grandfather, Andrew Pappas, who ran a flower shop in Miami, or Uncle George, who ran another flower shop. Kinda, the flower shop Greeks were the ones that I grew up with. How old are you? I am 33 years old. My single uncle is named Jeremy, and he has a Wikipedia page for being some toy company exec dude. Yeah, Jeremy. You make Uncle Chuck sound like a psychopath. No, he's not that. He's definitely not that. He's just a very intense person, you know. But, like, not to family, though. I can just tell. I can just tell that it's, like, Uncle Chuck would be someone I would be extremely, like, I'd be like, oh, I don't want to mess with that guy. If he wasn't, like, a family person. "33 was life in black and white back in your day." I mean, pretty much. That's pretty much how it was. I would have thought 25 or something. I've got a young heart, you know. I've got no, I got like a. I've had like the same age heart, I feel like, for a while. Because when I was in my 20s, I was like, man, I act a lot more like some of the people that I know in my 30s. And now that I'm in my 30s, I'm like, yeah, I guess this is about right. I guess I haven't really changed too much in terms of, like, my personality, I suppose. I would have guessed 41. No, that's too old. I'm never going to be that old. I'll be 33 until February, at which point I'll be 34, and then a year from that I'll be 35. And then after that it'll probably still be in my 30s for a while. In all seriousness, when I was little, I thought life wasn't in color until the 60s because of the shows and movies in black and white. Yeah, there was definitely... I never thought that, but I've definitely heard that before from people. I'm creeping on 30 and it's kind of terrifying. I've said this before, but before I turned 30, I heard a lot from people that, like, when they finally did turn 30, they were like, oh, it wasn't really a big deal. And they felt fine about it. And when I turned 30, I felt constant despair about it. I was like, no, I was supposed to feel okay about this once the 30 thing happened. And you know what? I'm 33 now, and I still feel bad about it. I still feel terrible about growing older. I heard turning 40 is where the turn happens. No, when I turn 40, I'm just going to get all depressed again. all over again. I'm too wise for it now. I know it's coming. Have you hit a midlife crisis? No. I don't think I'm ever going to hit, like, a midlife crisis. That doesn't really seem like me. 30 is the new 18. Yeah, I mean, if you're, like, comparing it to, like, industrial area, like, coal miners. yeah, I guess so. 30 is flipping great. You no longer give a heck about anything. I don't know if that's true. I give a lot of hecks about a lot of stuff now. I gotta be honest. I worry about a lot more stuff now that I'm in my 30s than I did before. I feel like in my 20s, I didn't give a heck about a lot of stuff. And now I'm in my 30s and I'm like, oh man, I gotta constantly be thinking about financial stuff and healthcare stuff. And the general state of the world, you know? The general state of the world. All I did during my 20s was care. Yeah, I cared a lot during my 20s. I just care in a different way now. I feel like I feel like I had a lot more moments in which I was okay with, like, not really thinking about stuff in my 20s. And that made me kind of a jerk at some points. Like, there were definitely points from, I would say, the age of like 16 through 24, there were definitely jerk moments in my life. Like, absolutely. And like, I felt bad about those moments immediately afterward, but they happened a lot more often during that period of my life. Turning 19, got any tips for life? Yes. Yes, I do have tips for life. Don't be a jerk. You're gonna feel bad about it eventually. So, you know, when you come across a moment in which you're like, I can be a jerk here, you know, maybe just don't do that. And then later on, you'll feel a lot better about that. I got lots of, every single, like, bad thing that I've done since I've been an adult, I still think about and still feel bad about. And I'm sure I will in some degree forever. We all have jerk moments, just own it and it's fine, we all make mistakes. Like, yeah, like, I accept that stuff, but it still pops in my head, and there are still moments in which I'm like, oh no, that thing I did, that terrible thing. I gotta think about something else, or else I'll fall into a spiral about this, a guilt spiral. Like, I'm lucky that I never did anything that was like super bad. Like, like the stuff that I did was just me, literally just me being a jerk to someone. That was like the entirety of it. Like, I never did anything truly dastardly. But still, just like jerk things that I said, stuff like that. I still remember them all. I still feel bad about them all. Like, I've accepted it, and I've moved on in the general day-to-day from that kind of stuff, but it still pops up in your head, you know? It still shows up in your brain at moments in which you're, like, hating yourself. Jason S. Scoundrel confirmed. There have definitely been scoundrel moments for me, let me tell you. Well, popping into your head all the time is anxiety, distract and keep going. That's not you, it's anxiety. I mean, yeah, I mean, you're absolutely right. It's like, that is what that is. But also, I think definitely the guilt from that stuff helped me stop doing it. Like, feeling bad about that stuff. I feel like if I never felt bad about that stuff, I would still be doing it. So, I'm thankful for my impulse to feel bad about being a jerk. I just gotta keep it balanced, you know? I gotta not think about it too much. Anyway, that's it for tonight. I definitely talked a little too long after the stream. I'm just, you know, I'm just all alone here, I guess. I just wanted to talk to someone, and you were all here, and we talked together, so thank you. Thank you, I appreciate it. I will be back tomorrow, Sega Saturn Day. Until then, farewell, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for hanging out. Don't go more Uncle Mike. Okay, one last Uncle Mike story, and then that's it. I'm leaving, alright? Alright? I'm pretty sure I've told this one before, but I'll say it again because it is absolutely my favorite Uncle Mike story. And I was out filming something Christmas time. I think I was filming... It was one of the Film Cow videos. One of the live action ones. And when I came back, Josh and Nick were all sweaty and miserable, and I was like, man, what happened to you two? And they told me this story. Uncle Mike had come up to them And Uncle Mike had said, the birds, they're getting the oranges. And Josh and Nick are like, what? And Uncle Mike is like, my orange trees, the birds keep eating the oranges. And they're like, what? Okay. And Uncle Mike says, I don't want the birds to eat the oranges. I haven't been able to stop them, so I'm gonna cut the tree down. And Josh and Nick, of course, think this is a little extreme, cutting down the whole tree just because the birds are getting the oranges. And Uncle Mike is like, come here, help me cut down the tree. And so Josh and Nick went with Uncle Mike to the orange tree to help cut it down, by which I mean Uncle Mike had like lassoed a rope around it, and we're having Nick and Josh just kind of pull on it until it fell over. And so Josh and Nick are just like pulling this tree over because Uncle Mike doesn't want the birds to get the oranges. So if the birds are gonna get the oranges, I would rather get rid of the tree. So he lassos the tree down. Finally it comes down. Very dangerous way to take down a tree, by the way. This was not a proper way to take down a tree. It almost fell on Josh and Nick. And when they finished, they went into the garage to put the rope and stuff away. And they put it on the shelf, and the shelf fell down and hit some other shelves on the way down, which also fell down. So all these shelves fell down. And then Uncle Mike walks in and he's like, well, now you have to fix all the shelves. He gives him some tools, and then Josh and Nick have to fix all Uncle Mike's shelves. Just a miserable day for them. Just an absolutely miserable day. There's more to the story, but I'm too tired to tell the whole thing. That's about it. So, until next time, thank you all for tuning in. Have a great night. Watch out for the birds getting the oranges from the orange trees. Farewell, everyone. I love you all.